Hello, I'm going to show how I ship my sports cards. You can use this for Pokemon or anything else, but any trading cards. I do this with memory cards and everything as well. So even the jersey cards that are thick up to like 130 point, I still use the same procedure. I've had no problems doing this through the USPS through shipping. So this is the eBay standard envelope procedure. Is what I'm doing. It's low cost. It's easy. My feedback on it is awesome. I believe in almost 1,700 auctions. I've only had one card damaged so far, and that was looked like it was due to snow. It looked like it was dropped. The package was wet in a baggie when it got to the person. So, but I'm going to show you how I go and do the cheap shipping with the eBay standard service. I list all my cards at $2 for regular cards. Anything that's an auto or a memory card, jersey card, I list at $3. That's my going right. I pretty much list all my auctions at that settings, and I let them sell for what they sell for. So let's go through and show you what I do here. So first thing I do is take a little bit of painter's tape, and I put painter's tape right here on the edge. It's got a penny sleeve. It's inside of a top loader. Like I said, I do the mem cards as well. 130 points, no problems. Then what I end up doing is I take a piece of paper and I'll fold it in half like this. Give it a nice crisp line. Then what I do is I take the card and I basically put the bottom of it almost halfway up. And then I fold this over, maybe a quarter way up. And I fold this over. After you do it a few times, you kind of get the exact sweet spot. So fold it over so it's cupped in there like that, right? So now I take another piece of painter's tape and I put it right there. So that secures it to the piece of paper, so it's not going to slide around anymore. And then I take this piece right here, I fold it over, put that down. I use the gum envelopes, the number 6s, because they're cheaper. So once you slip this inside of here, it pretty much fits left and right and top to bottom. So the piece of paper won't slide, and since the card is taped to the paper, it doesn't do anything as well. Seal that up. Put it down there, get it nice and good. Right. So now when I move the card around, you can't hear it moving around, right? It's not moving around. It's very minimal movement inside there, and then that extra paper and stuff, it holds enough padding for it. So then what I do is I print out my label. Thermal printers are awesome. Get a thermal printer. And, you know, the label leaves a pretty good space down here in the bottom. So what I always do is I'll cut the bottom portion off. And the label aspect goes right there. I'll put that on the envelope, and it fits on there perfectly. These are like the 3.5 envelopes by 5.5 or 6.5. But they're the number 6s. Like if you go and if you look, it's number 6. Exact measurements are 3.63 inches by 6.5 inches. But these are what I like to use. They're cheap. So then you'll end up having your shipping address here, right? And see, so it fits on there really good when you cut off that little bit. And then what you do with that little bit you cut off, you turn around and you can use this for your additional sealing. So you go and you put that right down there, right? So now you got your envelope all sealed up. Got your label on the front, and on the back you use you licked it with your tongue, and you got the rest of the label that actually seals it up. So this is really good. Like I said, very secure. It doesn't bend. I've never had any problems. It keeps the shape of the card really well. So it goes through sorters. I've only had one damage, and I believe it was dropped by a mail carrier because the envelope was sogging wet and muddy. So it was definitely not a machine that messed that up. But again, like I said, don't be scared to do it with the 130 point cards. I do it with those as well. So it's a very good alternative to being able to sell the cheap memory cards, especially like Contenders right now is given basically a free memory card of every blaster box. So you end up with a whole bunch of these low end jersey cards, and you know it's harder to sell them because some people want to go and put them into the padded envelopes and all that good stuff. To me, you're just overcharging people for shipping and everything, and it's under 20 bucks. So give it a shot. Throw it in the regular envelope, send it, as they would say, right? So I will give them my eBay store name and everything if people want to check out my auctions. I pretty much list 5 to 7 cards every day. I do football, I would say only, but sometimes I snag a few other things that might come in a package I buy or something. But pretty much I'm 98% football and automotive parts. So again, very cheap. For a $2 card, I basically make about 70 cents. Buy all your supplies in bulk. Buy all your top loaders in bulk. Buy all your penny sleeves in bulk, like 1,000 at a time, and it really saves. Buy my envelopes at Walmart, and then I do go and buy bulk in my bubble mailer, so I buy all that stuff in bulk. If I do a more expensive card, over 20 bucks, I personally use ding protectors because you know, they're cheap when you buy them in bulk. Buy them by like 1,000 at a time. These only end up costing a few cents. To me, it's a lot cleaner, looks more professional than cutting up cardboard. There's more safe than cardboard, I think. But I do use those for my $20 cards. But yeah, if you have any questions, drop it, and I'll leave my eBay name and store in the links in the comments. Thank you.